Hello and welcome to another update video about Solana. Solana seems to be on the move, which is good and in line here with the yellow scenario we shared, and the price reacted to the support zone as well. Yesterday I said we hadn't seen enough confirmation that that we're already starting to move up in what would be wave 3. I actually haven't labeled that, but after the wave 2 low, we would expect a wave 3. I'm marking that with question marks because honestly, the structure here is very, very messy, but we track it as long as support levels are holding, right? So I can give you in this video targets for the third wave to the upside, after which we should see a fourth wave pullback. And as long as this week's low is holding, I will continue to focus on this structure, and then we should also see a wave 5 to basically complete this C wave to the upside that we have been tracking. So let me just shift that. That would be wave 5, and then in the area of $225 plus we should see a larger top form, okay? But there is still plenty of space. And that doesn't mean it has to stop at 225. I mean, 237 is above that. And then we have 268, which is, I think that's around the all-time high area, 270, where we could face some serious resistance. Now, looking at this structure, we're tracking here in the yellow count, as long as the upper support level is holding, an A, B, and then C wave to the upside, in which the C wave could be a diagonal pattern. Maybe it's even an impulse, but the way this development is going, I think I will probably switch to the idea that it's a diagonal, that this wave 1 is actually not an impulse, even though we can recognize 5 waves. They are not the most beautiful ones because the wave 4 is very shallow and the wave 5 is very, very short. So it might also just be an ABC structure here. But that doesn't make a difference to the support area at the moment, and support did hold. I highlighted to you as long as we are holding above 169, so there's a micro support area between 182.90 and 169. As long as we're holding above 169, this idea is valid, that we're dealing here with a 1-2 setup with possibly a third wave to come. So now that we've seen at least a low of sorts, we can calculate a target for the third wave, and that is very much based on the condition that the last swing low, yesterday's low, is holding, which is at $183.70. So if that level is broken to the downside, then we would have to revise this. Then it's probable that the wave 2 is still unfolding, and this was just again a high B wave, as cryptos like to produce them. So it's possible that this wave 2 will be reset a little lower. That's why I'm offering support zones, just to know, until we really have a sustained break. I may try to break above it. It's not a sustained break above the wave 1 high, which is at $196.50. We tried it, so far not sustained. Okay, but if a third wave to the upside is unfolding, I would normally like to see minimally the 1.236 extension level reached. You know that if you watch this previous, if you're watching our videos regularly, and if you watch the previous videos, and ideally 200, in this case, $223 plus, so the 1.38 extension or higher, that would be for the third wave. And then we should get a fourth wave pullback at some point. These wave 4 pullbacks often reach the 100% extension in a pullback. That's at $210. Gives you a good orientation of where things might be heading, and then we should get a wave 5, which might reach then the 1.618 extension or even higher. So possibly here that $237 level seems realistic. That's what I'm tracking. However, very much the condition is that yesterday's swing low is holding, because if we break below that level, then I would first explore that this wave 2, which presumably finished on Wednesday, is still unfolding, and we might then see a test of the lower support levels, $178 or maybe even $175. So that's just a quick update about Solana. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.